Yo, what is up, Tarnished fam? Get ready for a whirlwind tour of the absolute latest in gaming and entertainment. We've got Ubisoft sending shockwaves through the Far Cry universe with a massive multiplayer push. And that's not all. The shadows are lifting as Assassin's Creed Shadows is unleashing a brand new expansion that's going to blow your minds. We're diving deep into the strategic shifts at Ubisoft, dissecting exactly what this means for the future of one of their most iconic franchises. This is the intel you need. And finally, we're talking about the future of gaming itself and what it means for you, the players. Stick around because we've got all the juicy details and then some. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell. Ubisoft is going all in on multiplayer for Far Cry. Get ready because Ubisoft's flagship franchise, Far Cry, is about to get a major multiplayer makeover. CEO Yves Guillemot himself confirmed at Saudi Arabia's new global sport conference that the company's goal is to push the multiplayer aspects more predominantly, to keep players engaged for longer. This marks a significant shift for a series traditionally known for its single-player campaigns, and iconic villains like Vaz Montenegro and Pagan Min rumors have been swirling about a standalone multiplayer Far Cry game, codenamed Project Maverick, which is reportedly an extraction shooter set in Alaska. Even the upcoming Far Cry 7, codenamed Project Blackbird, is expected to feature more robust multiplayer elements alongside its rumored cinematic story. The big question is whether this multiplayer focus will enhance the Far Cry experience or dilute its core identity. Fans are buzzing with a mix of excitement and skepticism, wondering if this new direction will recapture the magic of past entries or alienate the long-time player base. The success of this pivot could redefine the future of the shooter market. But what does this mean for the iconic single-player narratives we've come to love? And stick around, because our next story reveals a major new content drop for another massive Ubisoft franchise. Assassin's Creed Shadows is dropping a massive new expansion. Prepare yourselves, Assassins, because the Claws of Awaji expansion for Assassin's Creed Shadows is launching on September 16th. This substantial edition, initially a pre-order bonus, will be available for $25 for everyone else. The expansion requires completion of the main story arcs for both Nea and Yasuk, specifically after the Out of the Shadows quest. Once unlocked, players will embark on a new journey to the mysterious island of Awaji, encountering new armor, gear, skills, and weapon abilities. While new skills and weapon abilities will be available to all players, legendary bow staves with unique engravings will be primarily found on Awaji by completing the story and clearing castles, with some also coming through the Animus Hub and store bundles. A free quest introducing the bow staff will also be available for all game owners on September 16th, though procedural bow drops will be exclusive to expansion owners. Mac users might need to reboot their game after initial launch to access the DLC. Fans are already speculating about the new narrative possibilities and the unique challenges awaiting them on Awaji. The introduction of the bow staff is particularly generating buzz among players eager for new combat styles. Will this expansion bring players back into the fold? And get ready, because we're diving back into the strategic shifts at Ubisoft that could change gaming forever. Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot lays out the future of Far Cry. At Saudi Arabia's new global sport conference, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot dropped major insights into the future of the Far Cry series, confirming a significant pivot towards multiplayer. Guillemot stated the company's goal is to bring the multiplayer aspects more predominantly pushed, so that it can also be played for a long time by players. This announcement comes amidst rumors of a standalone multiplayer Far Cry game, codenamed Project Maverick, and speculation that Far Cry 7, codenamed Project Blackbird, will also integrate more robust multiplayer features. The company is aiming to leverage multiplayer to extend player engagement, a strategy that has seen mixed results across the industry. The shift raises questions about the series' traditional strengths in single-player narratives and memorable villains. Industry analysts and fans are closely watching this development, with many expressing concerns about the potential dilution of Far Cry's established identity. The success of this multiplayer focus could set a new direction for the entire franchise. Can Ubisoft balance its legacy with this new multiplayer vision? And before we wrap up, we've got one more massive update that's got the gaming world talking. Far Cry is embracing multiplayer in a big way. Ubisoft has officially confirmed a significant strategic shift for its highly successful Far Cry franchise, with a greater emphasis now being placed on multiplayer experiences. In a statement made at the new Global Sport Conference in Riyadh, Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot articulated the company's intention to push the multiplayer aspects more predominantly so players can enjoy the games for a long time. This move signals a potential departure from the series' historical strength in single-player campaigns, which have been lauded for their compelling narratives and iconic antagonists. Whispers of a standalone multiplayer title, potentially an extraction shooter set in Alaska, have been circulating alongside expectations that the next mainline installment, Far Cry 7, will also incorporate more extensive multiplayer components. The objective is to enhance player retention through extended online engagement. While some fans are excited about the prospect of new multiplayer modes, others express concern that this focus might detract from the immersive single-player experiences that have defined Far Cry. The industry is keenly observing how Ubisoft navigates this transition and whether it can successfully adapt the franchise for the evolving gaming landscape. Will this bold new direction resonate with longtime fans? And that's all the news for today, but we'll be right back with a super fast recap and your final call to action. And that's a wrap on today's hottest gaming news. We saw Ubisoft pivot Far Cry towards a multiplayer future, Assassin's Creed Shadows unleashed its Claws of Awaji expansion, and the future of gaming itself got a major shakeup. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tarnished Tales for all your gaming updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat, and drop a comment below telling us what you think. You can also follow us on all our socials for even more content. See you next time.